Don't forget to donate to One Ummah and its ongoing sadaqah. Support and share the amazing rewards of every project they are a part of. Remember, it's 100% donation policy. Donate now. Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. Ladies and gentlemen, I am on the S2J News platform because I want to know what's going on in this world. Let's scroll down. Oh, what is this? Up here, Devdas Nayak was arrested after the EasyJet flight landed at Glasgow, UK. Why on earth would this guy be arrested? Let's see.
Going to bomb the flight. Death to America, death to Trump.
He said death to America and death to Trump.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
My God.
Sit down.
Up here, Nayak, sit down, mate, and shut it. Apparently this guy, let's have a look. So let's see, according to the Indian news, they say an Indian origin man appeared in the Scottish court after disrupting an EasyJet flight from London to Glasgow with loud chants. I think there were more than loud chants. What he was doing was gaslighting. What he was doing was taking a prejudicial stereotype from India and then weaponizing it in a different country. Might I add, he's also from Luton, so there'll be more chance of you bumping into him and asking him what the hell was going on in that tiny little brain of his. He was charged with assault and endangering the safety of an aircraft under the UK's air navigation order. Now, we know how Muslims are viewed in India, especially by the government, not by all of the people. India is a massive country, but the way the government and the media has been functioning in India, it literally weaponizes the stereotypes of Muslims just so the BJP can cling on to power for that bit longer. I just wanted to show you how pathetic their leader Modi is. He recently met with another useless leader, Keir Starmer, and here's how the interaction went down.
Can turn the brake. Good morning, Excellency. How are you?
Look at that hug. Is that not the most awkward hug you've seen since Eid? Look at Keir Starmer. Look at him, struck in fear as this chaiwala clings onto him like some sort of rash. He gives him that tappy, that little slap like, okay son, that's enough for today. Then his hands back down. Look, this is glorious. This is such bad marketing for India because these guys really, especially the news in India, what they do is they take such meetings with leaders and they overanalyze it. I noticed they didn't do it for this. That's why I'm taking that responsibility for you people, mate. Okay, look at his left hand when it comes down. He's gonna be searching. Look at how he's quivering. Oh no, what's going on here? Please give me your hand, please. He is giving Pedro Pascal vibes. Look, where is it? Grabs onto it. That's borderline disrespectful. What are you doing? You put your hand forward, you wait for the other hand to come forward. This is diplomacy. Not you grabbing the hand of a world leader, latching onto him like he owes you money. The hell is this? It gets better. No one knows what they're saying, yeah? You can't put subtitles. Modi is notorious for not giving interviews because the guy does not fare well in front of critique, in front of the media. He needs his script, which over here is non-existent.
Yes,
Perfect timing. Look at that hand. The guy got left hanging. Look at that. Man. Oh my God. That's violation right there.
I appreciate it. Let's do a handshake on the steps here.
Ladies and gentlemen, India and Israel are very close. So naturally their strategies will overlap and you will see the same happening by the Israelis. Look at this. Man who claimed to have escaped Auschwitz admits he lied for years. Another one, moving Holocaust memoir exposed as a fantasy. Author of fake Holocaust memoir ordered to return 22.5 million to publisher. Hero or hoax? The man who broke into Auschwitz, or maybe he didn't. Here's something that directly relates to us. A woman who performed a NAZI salute at protest is unmasked as owner of 2 kosher cafes inside Jewish hospital. A woman who was caught, look, she's wearing the Palestinian scarf as well. And this is what happens. They're trying to discredit people on the Palestinian side. What do? They dress like them. They say the things that will get them discredited because they know. Why do they have to pretend to be like them? Because the Palestinians are not doing this. Why does the guy have to go on an aeroplane and shout those things? Because they cannot find any Muslim in their right mind that would be willing to do this. And what do they want to do? They want to make the Muslims look bad. There's friction happening in India at the moment. There's friction obviously happening in Palestine because of the Israeli actions. So what do? They do what they usually do. Resort to false flags. I want to show you this as well, that it's not just those guys. US government spent over 500 million of their taxpayers' money on fake Al-Qaeda propaganda videos that tracked location of viewers. Now my question is, these organizations, the media says they are bad, so surely they wouldn't need to make up videos. Just search or just attain them. What's the need for making up these videos? Why? Because these groups are really blown up and they are used to justify bigger crimes like invasions of countries, illegal wars. That's what happened. You probably heard Al-Qaeda again and again when it came to the invasion of Iraq and Afghanistan. And just like we've heard ISIS as well, that even despite John Kerry saying,
and we know that this was growing. We were watching. We saw that Daesh was growing in strength, and we thought Assad was threatened. We thought, however, we could probably manage, that Assad might then negotiate.
We let them grow, to be honest, because we wanted to use them as a counterweight against Bashar al-Assad. Then, who was left to pick up the pieces? You and I, the Muslims. Do you condemn ISIS? ISIS does not represent Islam, just like 969 does not represent Buddhism, just like Hindutva does not represent Hinduism, just like the Lord's Resistance Army does not, or Eastern Lightning does not represent Christianity. And lastly, I wanted to bring your attention to this. More than 200 million have been spent on promoting fear and hatred of Muslims in the US by various groups between 2008 and 2013. This was a study done by the University of California and CAIR. Those of you that watch my debate videos on Smile to Jannah Extra, you'll be familiar with this. I brought this up a few times. But this is an example of how people are ballooning and boosting the Islamic monster just so they can push forward certain legislation, just so they can push forward certain narratives, just so they can proceed with their illegal wars and continue bombing our countries and stealing the natural resources. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know this, but I thought I'd just give you a reminder because you guys are way too intelligent to fall for this nonsense.